What's up, everyone? Dave and Joe back here again.
How you doing, everybody? Good to see you. Good to see you.
So today, what we're going to talk about, and Joe has gone over this like, extensive with me, in the time I've known him, about 6 months now.
Yeah.
We're back and forth, but I can see he really takes care of his customers. But he has a specific philosophy here that he follows when it comes to taking care of his customers.
Yeah.
What's the right thing to do? What's the wrong thing to do? And do you want to give us a little bit on that, Joe?
Yeah. No. I mean, listen. I often say to people, so I come in, I order products. I order what I consider to be quality. And one of the things when it comes to customer service is I'm to think that I'm the only person that owns a restaurant that is ordering quality tomatoes, using quality products, using quality flowers, using filtered water, using things such as this. I would have to be naive and my growth chart would really be small. So I always consider that everybody out there that would be in this business, we're trying to achieve our best. But the one thing that we can do that I believe can set us apart from many other people that are out there in this business is going to be customer service. And it's really, I often say in my kitchen, it's either you're part of the problem or you're correcting the problem. And the object with customer service is you got to correct the problem. It's not an offensive thing. It's not something that you should be upset with. It's something that happens. A mistake, an error happens. But it's how quick you can process it and correct it. Hey, my cheesesteak, I wanted no onions on it. I wanted this style, that. What happens in a lot of places is the management or lead team in many establishments, the moment say, well, how did you order it? They start questioning it. They start doing, there is no question. Okay, I always say to people,
they start trying to make them wrong right away.
Yeah, they try to, what happens in as many places, what they try to do is, they try to make the customer out as you didn't do something right. Okay, mistakes happen. But at this point in time, if you can't see the value in the people standing in line behind them, and you're going to spend time trying to not correct the problem, you're going to lose dollars here, you're going to lose dollars back there. How about you just turn and you say, our model's okay, no problem. I've had situations where we've had something incorrect, it was a pickup order, and I've said to the person, okay, well, where do you live? They said, well, I live over here. All right, listen, give me your address, I got a driver going that way, we'll get it made. No, but I'll send you, we don't take returns. A mistake is a mistake, it's no problem, we're happy to accommodate you. Excuse me. I'll tell you what's the funny thing about this. I told you this.
Yep.
The funny thing about it is it's amazing how many people are not used to problems being corrected. But people are used to being challenged. So when I say to somebody,
it makes it awkward to ask to say
it's the craziest thing in the world. It's like almost they feel awkward, and I'm like, no, we're not upset. I tell people it's not a problem. When you start correcting it so long, it's amazing how many consumers are not used to correction.
Yep.
They're used to like, oh, that's not supposed to happen. We don't.
Or they're afraid to say something and they go home and leave a bad review.
Yeah, like what I mean? Like look, I have a situation many times. It just happened the other day. Was a large pepperoni, and I believe it was large pepperoni half mushroom. I made a large pepperoni mushroom. Okay, that's what I made. I was on the pizza thing. So when it came out, the son said, Dad, it's supposed to be half mushroom. All right, I said, you know what? I said, I'll make pepperoni half mushroom, but give the guy that pie too. Because, and we do that a lot of times with customers. Because honestly, the pizza that's pepperoni and mushroom, what are we going to do with it? We're gonna throw it out. So give it to the customer, and the customer's going to see, we made a mistake, but we made you the right one. Somebody's going to eat it. It's goodwill. We had times where we had major orders canceled. Look, it happens.
Major in like what?
$100, a person couldn't get here, something happened, cancellation. What are you supposed to do? Jump up and down? You know what I've done with that? We have the hospital grocery, we have next door Target, we've taken the food and brought it somewhere and just gave it to them. Because what am I going to do with this food in front of me? At the end of the day, it's customer service in a way, it's your reputation in another way. If you start yelling, screaming, you just don't want that to happen. So, the course of action is solve the problem. But the problem in our industry, in the restaurant industry, this is something where there's people that'll watch this, there'll be other restaurant guys watching, and what they say, they want to talk about all the crazy situations like this. Why? You're going to live it, they're focusing on the negative. How about you talk about all the good sales you had today? How about you talk about all the wonderful customers that came in today? But they'll look at me and say, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I know, yeah, you're right, I'm wrong. All right, but I'm putting bodies in my seats. I'm serving food with love. I enjoy my customer. It's not about the arm wrestle. It's about the dance, you know, and it's about flowing positively. I could look. You'll take a Friday. So Fridays we do over 400 to 500 pizzas. Sometimes we've done over 600 pies. Statistics say we should have at least 3% error. Let's say.
Oh yeah.
We should have 3% error. So what does that mean? I should have at least 18, maybe even say 5. So we should have over 20 mistakes.
Possible. Yeah.
You know, it's an acceptable rate. This has to happen. It's what you do when those mistakes happen that can create the positive to build your business. But again, you have people in this business, you know what? They're letting, they're letting line guys or head hosts or this run their establishment with their thought process. When you own a business, you gotta lead in the front. You gotta forge ahead, and you can't look behind you to all the people staring because they want to stare you down. I don't look at nobody. I look right ahead and I stare to the future. And how you do that is with quality customer service, quality products. You take care of it. And you know, when you hear people say, "Yo, you don't know what you're talking about," I say, "Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Come sit in my pizza shop on a Monday night and see the action." You know, and it's happening because we take care of it, because we don't believe it's supposed to happen. We got to work for it to happen.
So you're saying your Mondays, they're exceptional days?
Yeah, I mean, listen, again, don't take anything for granted. Customer service is how you're going to successfully please your customer on a daily basis. Something goes wrong, it's not a big deal. Who cares? Somebody made a mistake. They didn't say for no hard-boiled eggs on them. You know, we've had times where we forgot to put chicken on a salad. You know what happens? You got slips. Okay, where you at? All right, we'll drop them off. That's it. Next, the phones are ringing. Answer the phone. How many times do you make something and you eat it yourself, you do something? You gotta know your limitations, you gotta know what to do to be successful, but the one thing you gotta know is, never forget, you're either part of the problem or you're correcting the problem. It's words to live by. And you know what though, it's never personal, guys take it too personal.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a good story. And I think I told you this before, but it's good to put out there. This lady came up to me, it was a Friday night, we were busy. She goes, I like to have one teacher. I said, sure, how are you? And there's still customers to this day. They come in all the time.
Yep.
She goes, I have something to tell you. I says, what is that? She goes, I like your spaghetti and your sauce. I says, oh, okay. That's nice. I says, thank you. She goes, but I don't like your meatballs. I says, oh, that's unfortunate. She goes, you're not upset? I says, no, not at all. I says, that's fine. I says, you know, we go through about 300 pounds of meatballs a week. 250, 300 pounds, I says. So, statistically, I would say maybe 5 to 10% of the people that eat them maybe are going to be dissatisfied. So, it's Friday. That would mean that's about 25 to 30 people. Since you're the first one this week that's complaining,
You're good.
I got quite a few more to go. And I said that to her. She goes, I like you, she says. She says, and I like you too. And they still come in to this day. You know, they still come in to this day. I'll tell you this one. I have a major electronic company here. So this one we first owned. I don't want to say the name of the company, but this guy he travels world renowned. Great customer to this day, his family, we got to know him. But I'll never forget, he came in, and this was before we did the expansion. He walked in, and I saw right away, as a man, I saw a disgruntled face. And when we took his order, we made a mistake. And you just see his demeanor. I said, sir, how can I help you? He says, you know, I'm fed up. I want my money back. I says, okay, no problem. What occurred? The food that was ordered, we ordered this. How did we not get that? I says, you know what? He goes, no, I don't. I says, sir, listen, allow me to correct this. Unfortunately, I see that you're very unhappy and we ruined your year. He says, well, you have. I says, okay, so allow me to do this. Allow me to give you your money. Allow me to correct the food. If you just give me a moment to make this right, I promise you everything, you'll go home and you'll be happy. Just give me this opportunity. I can see how this is taking your family back. It was true.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I could just see it through him. Like he was looking for this. He had a long day, but somebody had to do something right. So next thing you know, I did everything. By the time he left, I took care of him. I gave him the food that was a mistake. I gave him the new food. I told him, I shook his hand. I said, I apologize as the owner of the establishment. I don't want to see people leave like look, from that point to many parties later, okay, to many transactions of business.
Oh, yeah.
He's a loyal customer. But I wasn't thinking about that. I just didn't want him to leave and have something bad to say about me personally because I worked too hard for it. So in working hard for it, you got to correct it.
Oh yeah.
I was never offended. Now this guy again travels the world. We ended up seeing him somewhere, me and my wife out to eat. He came up to me at that moment and says, you know, I want to tell you something. I says, sure, what can I tell you? It's always a pleasure to see you. We're talking this. I never told you this. He says, but I think you need to know. And trust me, I'm very flattered when he said it. But I get up every day to come to work and put on my age. So it's a nice statement, but it's the first time I've ever said it. He says, I've traveled to work many Michelin 5-star places. He goes, I've never had that kind of treatment.
How about that?
And all the times, he says, that is one of the most exceptional efforts I've ever had somebody take. So,
In a restaurant.
in a restaurant.
That's awesome.
And he goes, I've been to Michelin 5-star. I've been all over the world, and he does travel. He has a very lucrative company, wonderful man, very grounded for his position. And his family's just lovely. But I have so many customers like that. And I have so many memories of customers like that. And I'm fortunate. I have some customers I'm serving over 40 years. From the time I'm 7 years old. You know, and some of them it's like 45, 46 years. They're still coming here.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they found out I was here and then they came here. It's when I walk around the floor, that makes me feel good because I'm on the path to right customer service. I never feel I'm taking advantage. I always feel I got to do a good job for our customer. You know, I really do. I really do. I'm on it to, you know, do what I do every day.
That's awesome.
It's exciting.
It's a good story. It's a really good story.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
cool.
Very good.
Well, hey, hope that gave you a little insight on the customer service here at Biaggio, and
Yeah.
Joe is a man here
Hey.
is running the business.
Run your life. You're either part of the problem or correct the problem. But correcting the problem, you have a lot less negativity. I'll see you soon.